On behalf of the people of California, it is an honor to join you here today. It is with heavy hearts that we have come to pay tribute to two heroes who represented the best of a most noble profession and calling. As police officers, Sergeant Butch Baker and Detective Elizabeth Butler understood that there's no such thing as routine. They realized that law enforcement requires a level of sacrifice above and beyond what is required of others. They upheld their oath, they carried out their duty, and they gave their lives in service. We mourn today for these two brave and dedicated officers who we have lost. And in the midst of this pain, we must remember that the ideal for which they gave everything lives on. It takes a very special kind of person to get up every day, put on a badge, and take on all the problems of a troubled world. Most people would never even consider a career where the stakes are so high and so fraught with real danger. But the men and women of law enforcement in this arena know law enforcement is not just a career. Police work is not just a job. This is a calling, a noble way of life. Wearing the badge is a sacred privilege earned by your vow to serve society and preserve justice. You put your lives on the line. You put your soul into your work. You do whatever it takes to protect your community, state, and this nation. And I want you to know that the people of the state of California appreciate the sacrifices that you make, as well as the sacrifices your families make. As the public face of the California Department of Justice, I run into people every day who tell me how thankful they are for our men and women in law enforcement. They tell me stories about all of you in this room, the way you uplift them when they feel broken, the way you empower those who have been victimized, the way you protect the innocent and defend justice. And whenever I listen to these stories and see the work you do, it is clear to me that you do it without any expectation of reward or recognition. And all that being said and being true, let me still take a moment on behalf of the state of California to thank you. And this has been a tough few months. We have come together far too often to mourn our fallen officers. And you know these men and women as your friends and colleagues. And to the families who love them and feel their loss most deeply. You knew Butch and Elizabeth as your brother or sister, your son or daughter, your father or mother, or your partner in life. Please know, California will always remember them as heroes. Heroes whose assignment here is finished, but whose light will never be extinguished, because it shines forever in their children, Jillian, Ashley, and Adam, Joaquin and Stellan, and because it shines forever in the men and women who are their brothers in law enforcement and sisters in law enforcement. Thank you.